What do you think about his appeal in the last two speeches to African Americans, saying that they should vote for him? I've said very publicly, as you know, that I don't even think he's really appealing to African Americans. I think he's trying to make independent white voters think he's not racist. But how do you read this? And do you think, whether that's his objective or not, that some small fractions of blacks may be tempted to look at the reach out?
Well, first of all, he has not gone to a single black event except at that little black church that nobody knows of in South Carolina. He rejected an opportunity to speak to the Urban League and the NAACP and the black journalists, NABJ. Right. And even Ronald Reagan spoke to the Urban League before, and NAACP. So we won't even come there. And then he goes to Milwaukee, go out in the suburbs and talk to most of the white audience about black Americans. So he can't be serious about this. And he just think we're stupid if he just think, oh, what you got to lose? You got a whole lot to lose, and we're not fooled by it at all. We look at his record.
Yeah, his statement was, what do you have to lose to try something new? I mean, what is that supposed to mean?
I mean, folks, that was George Curry on Friday on his weekly appearance on Reverend Al Sharpton's radio show. That was the last time George gave an interview. He appeared on Reverend Sharpton's show on a weekly basis. Joining us right now is a very good friend of his, someone who covered him, someone who ticked him off, someone who made him proud, Reverend Jesse Jackson Sr., founder, Rainbow Push. Reverend Jackson, we are remembering our dear friend George Curry today, who passed away Saturday at the age of 69. Your most important thoughts about George?
Well, let me say first, Roland, I thank you for the call, and I'm still shocked. In the state of trauma, it seems to have happened so quickly. We talked just last week. George was smart, with integrity. Grew up, of course, in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and loved Knoxville College. Became champion of sports, fighting to save an HBCU school. And that first wave of journalists to cover the national campaign, he had all the tools and used them for the betterment of all of us. I'm just so grateful to George Curry for his work, for his legacy. I think most of all in the '84 campaign, when he was covering the campaign, and the white journalists began to attack the black journalists, and they were too liberal in their coverage. And he said, "You challenge my integrity." It almost came to fisticuffs. George would not bow. He had an unwavering sense of dignity, and was just very able, Roland.
Reverend, one of the things that he also did, he challenged black institutions. I remember the National Urban League would often leak their State of Black America report to the New York Times or the Associated Press first before unveiling to everyone else. And George called them out saying, how dare you release that to white media, but you ignore black media?
Well, you cannot get how central to our thinking in that season of Emerge magazine. Overnight became like a flash flood of good news. Emerge. But George's weekly column in NNPA, I mean, his work stands for itself. He's a devotee, of the late Vernon Jarrett. Both of them went to Knoxville College. So George Curry, the reason you're getting all these warm expressions today because George meant that much to all of us, Roland.
But Reverend, we certainly appreciate it. Thank you so very much. We certainly know how close you were, and thanks for joining us for our tribute to George Curry.
Love you, buddy.
Kickstart your day at 7 and get the news you need from the perspective you want. NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Every weekday morning at 7 on TV1.